the Library of Congress. I wonder what they have to say. The new correct map of of what? Oh, the correct map of the flat surface stationary Earth. And look, they have a map where north seems to be in the center of the map, and east and west, along with the equator, go in circles around the center, and south is a big circle away from north. Now, why would the Library of Congress have something so silly? I mean, we all know we live on a globe. Even the people way back in the Bible times knew it was a globe because, look, they said it's the circle of the earth. Well, you know how they like to tell us the truth in movies, right? Couldn't help but notice this clip from the new Superman.
Where am I going to get the gear to repel into a pocket universe?
I don't know, maybe it comes out of your circles or something.
Circles?
What?
T-spheres.
Okay.
They're three-dimensional. Circles are flat.
Sorry.
Unbelievable.
All right, so maybe the writers of the Bible know something. Do you know there's over 200 Bible verses talking about the earth being immovable and on pillars and flat and stationary and with corners? Yeah, how does a globe have corners? But those people back in the biblical days, they weren't as smart as us, right? Like they weren't smart. I mean, they were so technologically in advance that they could only build the pyramids, something we can't even reproduce today. And do you know something else about the pyramids? Do you know they were so in tune with the earth and its surroundings that the pyramids are built to align to Orion's belt? But not only are they built, but the luminosity of the stars, or the brightness of the stars, the brighter the star, the bigger the pyramid. Literally perfectly mapped out and sized to their luminosity and spacing. Here's another map right from the Library of Congress. This one is from 1893, square and stationary Earth. And yet here's another one, again, with a firmament cover and a flat stationary Earth. And it's so silly that the Library of Congress just keeps these. It must be for shits and gigs. They're laughing at how dumb these people were back in the biblical days. I mean, there could never be some sort of nefarious secret plot to hide where we truly live from us, and it definitely would never be propagated by these guys with a serpent tongue going through their logo. Oh, and this one too, which is a nice occult sign. The occult who always likes to tell us things without telling us things. And you know what this kind of reminds me of? It reminds me of this actual map, the Montes map from 1587. And well, this was that map. And I couldn't help but notice how there's a circular ring around it. And then I noticed this thing. Do you see it? What if we turn it? Do you see it? I see what looks like, I don't know, a dragon, maybe a serpent's head right there. You know, kind of looks like this thing in the NASA logo or the occult symbol. And hey, there's the dragon's head and there's a dragon. And here's a nice map of what the people thought the Earth looked like back only in the 1500s. Oh, and as recently as 1944, you know, before that Serpent logo NASA came around. Yeah, this was the map they used for flight school. CBS School of Air map. Again, there's a ring around it. It's just a little more frozen now. You know what else I find interesting about this territory and it being a big dragon? Oh, just the Babylonian myth of Tiamat, who was a large dragon. And you know what is said to happen with her? She was slain, and her body was used to form heavens and earth. How interesting. Again, almost like these guys know things that they tell us without telling us. But again, this is all just speculatory. I don't really think that there's some sort of spiritual agenda to hide God from us. So we think we're evolved monkeys spinning on a ball? No, that's ridiculous. I know for sure I'm spinning right now. Don't you feel it? I mean, how else could you explain the helicopter hovering over the ground endlessly and the earth not spinning? What, you think the earth is stationary? Ridiculous. Now let me be serious for a second here. I didn't believe in God for 42 years. And then I figured out that I didn't live on a spinning ball. And I figured out there's a firmament above us. And now I have no fear or stress or anxiety because I know we're in a God-created realm. And I used to think that the Bible was nonsense until I realized that the Bible talks about a stationary, flat, enclosed earth with dragons and giants. And once you know giants and dragons and the earth is stationary and flat are all real, and the Bible talks about them well, you give thought that maybe the God of the Bible is real. You might want to think about it, especially if you suffer from stress and anxiety and fear, because once you realize you're just in a spiritual experience here and there's a spiritually heavenly creator, well, the things that you used to worry about, you don't worry about them as much anymore. Anyway, of course, all this for entertainment purposes, people. Entertainment only.